The N3 Key Ridge upgrade is transforming one of South Africa's busiest freight routes. Widened lanes, new bridges, and modern viaducts are improving traffic flow, safety, and efficiency. Once complete, the N3 will be a 5-lane divided highway, connecting communities and making travel safer for everyone.
My name is Sancha Pillay, and I am the project manager on the N3 Key Ridge to Hammarsdale realignment project. I've been with SANRAL for the past 12 plus years. I started as a young graduate engineer and then worked my way up into small, medium, and now large-scale road infrastructure projects. So this project sits on the N3, which is part of South Africa's critical economic corridor. It is our link between the Johannesburg economic hub and our Durban port. This upgrade is part of the South African National Development Plan, which means, and it sits under the Strategic Integrated Project, which is also known as SIP2, which basically focuses on strengthening key logistic corridors to enhance and boost economic growth and competitiveness. So this particular section of the N3 was designed and constructed decades ago and for much lower traffic volumes. So this upgrade will now enhance and improve the capacity, but more than that, it is a massive safety improvement. For those that are familiar with this Key Ridge section, it is notorious for high accidents. It has extremely sharp curves and steep grades, and this realignment will smoothen out those grades and straighten out those curves.
So on this N3 corridor upgrade between Key Ridge and Hammarsdale, we have a very steep terrains and a lot of traffic. And from that perspective, to maintain that traffic flow 24/7 as uninterrupted as possible is one of the big challenges on the job. That obviously takes a lot of forward planning in terms of accommodation of traffic, planning our work, sequencing our work, which has been really challenging. And to do that, we obviously have a team of traffic safety officers that work around the clock.
Immediately when we pick up an accident on the N3, the traffic accommodation team will be notified so that they attend to that truck as soon as possible. And once they are there, they then communicate with the RTI as well as the breakdown that is in the area to try and remove the truck as soon as possible. We have controlled access points so for emergency vehicles to be able to attend to any breakdown or blockage on the N3 main line. These accesses were created so that when the response team is attending to any incident on the main line, they do not interfere with the live traffic that is currently on the N3. We have these access points due to the fact that this area usually has blockages most of the time, blockages due to breakdown, due to accidents, taking into consideration the steep grades and the sharp curves.
So the main parts of this project is that we are upgrading 6 kilometers of the national route. It is basically taking 3 lanes to 5 lanes in each direction. More than that, we are constructing 2 incrementally launched bridges.
The bridges and viaducts on this project are a significant aspect of this project in that it allows for the dual carriageway of the N3 to pass over deep valleys and rolling terrain. What the bridges allow, of course, is for the road to be raised in its geometric alignment to allow for the safe passage of vehicles across this section of the N3. The solution in terms of incremental launching, that is a hybrid construction method, a method that effectively allows for the bridge deck to be constructed while the supports or the piers are being constructed simultaneously. What that means is that you do save time on the method of construction or your construction duration. You do save time as it is a more efficient method than other more conventional methods where you'd support the deck from the valley below. How we came with the solution, how we developed the solution was through looking at various other options, such as precast beams or a balanced cantilever construction. And so in this case, the most optimal solution was the incremental launching method. And that's how the bridge solution was developed. Besides reducing the length of this portion of the N3 by about 400 meters, these bridges will also allow for the grade of the N3 to be raised. That will ensure that heavy moving vehicles are not having to drive down steep grades anymore. And part of the consideration had to be for the environment as well. This new portion or realignment of the N3 passes through what we would call a greenfields portion, a portion where there were existing land users, existing landowners, and that need to be carefully considered also during the development of the solution, so there weren't any negative impacts on the surrounding environment.
A project of this nature has a massive impact on the community and the local businesses. A project of this nature, you can see, creates a lot of delays, diversions, and dust for the local community, which we have received many frustrations and complaints about. However, we try to communicate through our structures, our project liaison committee, our environmental forum, and our security forum to the community at large. We try and keep them involved, let them know what's going on, and let them understand the controversies that we are working with and what's we trying to build here. So SANRAL's initiative in terms of CPG is not only theoretical, right? This project shows that this thing really works. We have engaged with over 76 subcontractors, and we currently have around 56 subcontractors actively working on this project. They're working on stuff like routine road maintenance, guardrail repairs, asphalt works. They engage in multiple levels and complexities of this project. Through those subcontractors and together with WHO, we've made over 1,200 employment opportunities, which greatly impacted this local surrounding community, the two wards and the surrounding wards that we have, and the metropolitan as a whole. Local businesses has grown. They've raised their CIDB grading, and they've done a lot more in the industry, and they will be equipped in future for the future. Part of our objective here is to train, right? It's to train, to equip individuals, right? So our contract has two types of training. We have our NQF and generic skills, where we take local individuals who has no previous construction experience and some who has some construction experience, and we equip them, or enhance them. And we give them sort of skills and certificates that they can not only use in our current project, but use tomorrow when we're no longer here. We also have our CSDG, which is a mentorship type program where we currently have 80 students in our program for a particular duration. And throughout the program, we plan to train through our CSDG about 300 more. We've done around 1,200 trainings, opportunities through our NQF and our generic skills training, and we plan to do about 3,000 by the end of the project. This will equip people to be able to carry those skills for the next project, for the next construction that's coming up, long after we've left this place.
With my job or role on this project as a target enterprise procurement manager, a part of that is to put tenders together, procurement tenders. And those tenders got to advert, where we get subcontractors or TEs that tender for work. Thereby, we then subcontract work to the TEs. So a part of that is uplifting the community, because it's local TEs, local labor that are being employed on the contract. But it's not just about subcontracting work. Once we get a TE on board, it's about the training, the mentoring, the assistance, the guidance provided by WHO to our TEs. In that way, it's a transfer of skills. So we're not just leaving the subcontractor with a subcontract. It's upskilling for them for a better future, not only on this project, but for their companies and the future of their companies. On our project, it's not just SANRAL, BVA, and WHO. the bulk of the work is being executed by TEs. And TEs are made up of several types of subcontractors, from the grade 1s right up to the grade 7 CE subcontractors. And other than that, it's the communities, it's the different stakeholders, it's the traffic users. All of that there can only work if there's communication. So communication is the link for this entire project. Communication from the management, from the site management team, to the subcontractors, to the community, to the various stakeholders. That is the link. In doing that, we've got various bodies in place. We have various interaction meetings, weekly meetings with our community leaders, with the PLC, with our PLO, or PLC representative, where we share information. If you share information and everybody's in the know, then there can be no surprises. And in that way, it's a smooth sailing project for all stakeholders.
So ultimately, this project will enhance mobility, improve road safety, and support our economic growth. And basically, for us, that means that the N3 will continue to perform as a world-class, resilient transport link to South Africa. For me, this project is what SANRAL represents, engineering excellence with the human purpose, and that is why I am proud to be part of it.